Hey Switch 2 fans, it's your old buddy Blaze. This photo right here represents something massive for Switch 2, and that is the point at which we start seeing the Nintendo Switch 2 in store with its own kiosk, with the actual unit on display. This is big, and I have been waiting for this moment. Now, be forewarned, this is in Japan, but these same store displays are going to be coming to the United States very soon, I believe. We're already seeing placeholder signs at Best Buys across the US already, so this is the section they've carved out alongside the original Switch for the new Switch 2 hardware, games, accessories, as well as display units. Hopefully units that let you play while you're at the store. God, I miss those days back at Game in the UK or GameStop here in the US where you could walk in, or Toys R Us, God, Toys R Us playing the Nintendo GameCube. I love those moments where you can go into a game store or any tech store, right, and actually get your hands on the unit. I remember the PSP the PS Vita in my local game station in the UK, and go and try it after school or after college. It was awesome, man. So yeah, it's good to see we're finally getting some store placements. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at a video as well where someone's actually holding a game case and we're seeing the size of these things. Anyways, I'm Blaze2K. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon if you want more Switch 2 content, handheld gaming content, gaming and tech content on your homepage every single day. And check the links down below in the video description for the micro SD cards for the Switch 2, as well as the best accessories for Switch 2, especially the ones from J-Sox, and also a link to the place you need to be on release day, our 24-hour stock tracking stream for the Switch 2. This has got a stock alarm that's going to scan all the retailers and play an alarm when the Switch 2 drops, the second it drops, to help you get the upper hand in bots. We've also got a cool live chat community there that's talking all day about Switch 2. Come in, see what people have to say, ask questions, talk, as well as a news feed. And a countdown to the release. It's a cool place to hang out before release, during release day, and after release day. So if you're interested in Switch 2, this is a cool place to hang out. Apologies there, I got sidetracked by somebody in the live stream saying there's no audio, Blaze. It's fine, it's fine. Anyways, Switch 2 on display in Tokyo Tech stores. Thought this was pretty cool. It's the Japanese only edition. Do you think it's a working model? So they actually have these units here in the Japanese tech stores, and this is what we're probably going to be coming to expect from the US stores like Best Buy, maybe Target and stuff as well, obviously GameStop, and I think this is super cool. You know, it gives people a chance to see the Switch 2 up close in person, obviously. Here's the display unit thing itself. Obviously you've got the little game cases with the accessories listed that you'll take to the storefront, obviously check out with and get the physical accessory. So pretty cool. There's also some more images. Here's Tokyo Game Life over on X. Nintendo Switch 2 units are hitting stores in Japan, finally. It's wild to finally see one up close after all this time. Here's the images. There's all the accessories. You can buy the Joy-Cons separately. Obviously, you can buy the game grip holder thing. I recommend you check the one at J-Sox. It's actually got a charging port at the top to help you charge the Joy-Cons independently of having to connect it to the actual system, which is pretty cool. So check that J-Sox link in the description. But yeah, really cool. Obviously the little Joy-Con arm grip things. We've got the racing wheel, we've got the Pro Controller, we've got extra chargers, extra docks they're selling, even a Nintendo Switch 2 official game case. We're seeing the Hori plant camera. We're seeing the little Hori detachable portable camera that you can plug into your Switch 2 on the go, not have to be docked, and obviously the official camera. Now, as you know, just be aware if you are going to go for one of those Hori webcams, Hori, they're like 480p as opposed to the 1080p in the official Nintendo Switch 2 web camera, and they're not actually that much different in price. You're really paying just for the, just for the novelty of having a Piranha plant. They're obviously selling the micro SDs there as well. Again, like I said, if you're wanting to get a micro SD, please check the YouTube shopping links down below in the description below this video. I make sure to try and put them in every video, and they're the only two. Sandisk.com, the official place where they come from. Sandisk.com and Adorama for the 1 terabyte Play Pro card from Adorama are the only two places that are accepting orders for this thing, because you literally can't even put a pre-order in on a lot of the other retailers. A lot of the retailers aren't even listing them yet, so check the links down below in the description to try and get yours. The sooner you order, the better, because they're going to be back ordered. Now let's take a look at a video of somebody holding the game case. Oh, it's Legend of Zelda. So game cases pretty much going to be very similar. It's just going to have that red bar at the top, and obviously the case itself is going to be red. Very nice. Official Switch 2 game cases, fully red. Not clear anymore. Mario Kart World, look at the artwork on the back, man. I wish they included the little game manuals again, even if it is a virtual keycard game. So cool. Let's see what people are saying over there on X. This had me laughing before we get into the comments. This video from Metal of Raccoon City. Nintendo fans are on their way to the store to pick up their Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th. Damn. Stay 2 fans. Oh, damn. You guys are absolutely wild out there, man. Here's all the reactions from people seeing the Switch 2 on store shelves. Granted, in Tokyo, but still cool nonetheless. This is kind of huge. This thing is kind of huge. Insane how far we've come. I remember the PS Vita feeling so futuristic. I remember that too, my friend. Blue Shooter. Grill PC. Honestly, the PS Vita 1000, 2000 still feel bloody great in the hands. Sony absolutely nailed the design on those things. Same with the PSP. Timeless. I wouldn't... Granted, the PlayStation Vita was alright. It was well designed. It didn't have real shoulder button, like triggers. It didn't have clickable thumbsticks still. The thumbsticks were tiny and uncomfortable. Yeah, the big deal breaker since I played FPS games was the fact that we didn't get an R3, L3, R3. We didn't get real proper triggers on the PS Vita. And I was really surprised because that's one of the big gripes with the PSP. So it never really truly felt like a true console experience, right? They had to use that stupid touchpad in the back to try and make up for some of the lack of inputs. If you're going to have a handheld, it needs to have all the inputs. I'm sorry, it just does. But I see what they're saying. The design, the PSP was classic for me. It's like a dummy model. The outer casing is the same, but likely thinner and a fake screen. You used to be able to buy dummies of cell phones for accessory development. Can you imagine being in the factory that's making dummy Nintendo Switch 2s just for store displays? Wild. Just saw it in action at the Nintendo Museum. June, can't come quick enough. Low key, if this was in the USA, that'd get stolen. Yeah, they'd smash into that display and they'd be like, yes, I finally got a Nintendo Switch 2 before anyone else. And then they're like, this thing's really light. It won't turn on. Plugging it in, won't turn on. What's going on? Oh, it's a dummy Nintendo Switch 2. No! As they go to jail for a felony. Rokan says, I'm so happy that it's more premium than the Switch 1. Let me know. Do you agree? Are you happy that the Switch 2 is a little bit more premium than the Switch 1? Saw it yesterday in Umeda and Yodobashi camera. It's a bit bigger for sure. It's a bit more than a bit bigger, dude. In what store was that? Nishi Shinjuku Yodobashi. Cool. How does it look? It looks like a Switch 2. Very good point. What is game listed below? Street Fighter. What shop is this? Tokyo. I'm in Tokyo right now. I need to know. It's getting so real, OMG, says Perfect Pancake. So there we go. Let me know. Are you excited about seeing the Switch 2 in your local stores? Are you rushing like those people in that video to the store the second that they have a store display for the Switch 2? Let me know in the comment section. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I do videos every day, multiple times a day, so liking, subscribing, and clicking that bell icon so you get notified really helps out a lot. I put out content multiple times a day usually, and maybe an odd stream every now and again, playing Warzone or playing Oblivion as of late. And check the links in the description as well for links to all the best Switch 2 accessories at the top usually, as well as the micro SD cards for the Switch. You want to get them as soon as possible. Using my link helps out a lot. And from the only 2 retailers that are really selling these things right now. They are back ordered a little bit, but the sooner you order it, the sooner you get it, right? If you risk waiting on Amazon to relist them or Best Buy to relist them, you know, you could be waiting weeks, months. So the sooner you get the order in from Adorama or Sandisk.com, the sooner you get it, right? And in a lot of cases, the back order date they list on the website, it's just like a, far out, worst case scenario. Usually you'll get them sooner. And talking of SanDisk, they actually sent me this out. Now, if any of you guys are PC gamers, they actually sent out their new what's it called? The SN EP100 NVMe SSD. Thank you to SanDisk. Their WD Black 2TB PR kit. It's the brand new Gen 5 super fast speeds SSD for your PC, gaming PC, Lenovo Legion Go, ROG Ally. If you do want to get one. So yeah, there we go. Check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video on Blaze 2K. Have a great day. All right, have a great day. I'm telling you, I'm ordering you to have a good day. Peace out.
Let's